15 watts and 2 feet. Yeah, so that's traditional stuff, but there's also other stuff on here that is important to know. Like for example, light output is 1175 lumens. Lifetime is 7,500 hours. Color rendering is 62. Color temperature 4,100. Now those are important things in regards to LED, because there has been a huge development in LED. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you know what lumens are?
That's is that the Kelvin? So lumens are light output in the tube.
As you can see, light comes out here 360 degrees.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why this one here says 1,175. Now there's another measurement which you don't see here, but which is important for us and everybody else, is the lux.
Lux.
Do you know the difference between lux and lumen?
No.
It's lumen per square feet or square meter. That's lux.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's the important thing for us or for everybody else.
Okay.
Because we're not interested in how bright those are up there.
Right.
Yeah. If there will be probably 2,000 lumens or so. We're interested in how much light we get here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the square meters thing.
Mm-hmm.
So if we've got a lux meter, then we can measure how much light we're getting onto
and what they use
the
for
surface.
photography and so forth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're getting here on this surface around 700 lux.
That's what's coming out of these lights.
Yeah, and that's for example in Europe. In Europe, over here not so much, but in Europe and in unit environment over here too. There's minimum requirement of having 500 lux on your table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're exceeding that probably because of the daylight that's coming in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's the important difference between lumens and lux.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody of those engineers will talk to you about lumens,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to talk about lux.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Do they speak about lumens, or what? Why does it have such an effect on what we're doing? It's because here you've got 120 degrees only.
Right.
Yeah, we don't illuminate the back.
Right.
The light that we have goes out straight to the surface.
It's not omnidirectional
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah, so that's why we always will have less lumen than lux.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a big difference in how you will be tackled from the sales point of view.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one measurement. The next one is the lifetime, and this one is taxed at 7,500 hours. LEDs are taxed at around 50,000.
I saw some of them up to like 75,000.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
all
true?
tricks. Nobody can prove that at the
Okay.
moment. But I'll come back to that in a minute.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll show you the real difference between one and the other.
Okay.
Okay, and what is measured and what is not measured. That sounds like my phone. And we've got a color rendering index. Yeah, CRI it's also called 62.
color index, yeah.
Yeah, rendering index, not color index.
Rendering,
Yeah.
got it, okay.
The CRI, well, coloring rendering index,
Mm-hmm.
is a measurement on how white that light is. Yeah,
How
like
white
for
it is.
example, sunlight is 100.
Okay.
So that's optimum.
So anything you back down.
Everything back down
Mhm.
is like if you're in the twilight when it's already more or less dark,
Mm-hmm.
the coloring rendering index will be very low. Yeah,
Okay.
because you can't distinguish colors anymore.
Right.
And that's why our wives, for example, when they are in Macy's or so and they want to see if the yellow is really yellow, they go to the window.
Right.
Yeah, because this light here gives a fairly low coloring rendering index.
It's at 62.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that is just something to know, because if you work in a store, or if you work
Retail
in
or.
retail environment
Mhm.
or food or so, the
Mhm.
coloring rendering is very important.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's also by law minimum of 70 is now a
In
prescription.
food stores. In
Well, no, coloring rendering is in any case
Oh.
because of the light accuracy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the color accuracy, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that is that kind of important thing, but it's not one of the big ones.
Mhm.
Color temperature is something really important. I'm pretty sure that you have come across again through your wives the problem of when you purchase a CFL light bulb at home to replace an incandescent light bulb to save some energy, that they said, "Ooh, this is ugly light." Have you heard?
I don't think my wife is into that. I don't think she's...
Okay, my wife was big into that, and
Okay.
she even purchased, I don't know how many hundreds of normal light bulbs, of the incandescent old light bulbs, because she hates the CFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too white.
Right.
The problem is not the CFL, the problem is the color temperature. Okay? The color temperature of, let's say, 2000 is a yellow light, and I'll show that to you here. 4000 is like this year's 4000, and then you've got a real white light, which is 6000 to 7000. Yeah, and I've got the differences here. And let's take a look at those, and you'll see.
Was that what some people would refer to as pure white? 6000?
Yes, yes, yes. Why do they do that? Let me show you first what the whites are.
Let me squeeze by you here. Well, you can see him here pretty good.
So you see, this is a 2800 light. It's yellow.
Okay.
You see, it's a warm color. But you cannot use that in an office environment because it will not give you enough light. Yeah, there's about a 30% difference between the bright white and the warm white.
Got it.
And this is the 4000K. And so this is equivalent to the
fluorescent light.
To the fluorescent light.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the same color here, more or less.
That's right.
And this is the 6000. Now there are some applications. This here is mainly used for food. Yeah, like for example in a food environment where you have got bread or so, or meat. Meat you would probably use a little bit more pink. But this is for a bread environment where you need really a warm color, where the brightness is not so important, but the color is important.
Got it.
This is office color.
Okay.
Yeah, and this here is parking garage color.
Parking garage.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
where you don't have people working.
Right. What about like a jewelry store display case? That
I
one?
would go for that one, yes,
gotcha.
because again, women don't like this bright white.
Right.
They hate that.
Okay.
Yeah, every woman will tell you that they hate this
It's an
white
emotional
color.
response, really.
It's an emotional response.
It's too intense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the middle one?
That's just a milky one.
Oh, I see.
I don't sell this anymore. We have got in the portfolio, but I don't sell it anymore. It's just that some people, when they see the LED tubes new, they don't like to see the LEDs, and so they want to have a milky sheet on top of that. It just takes 20% of brightness, and so therefore
It's
the
a waste of
advantage
money.
it's a waste of money. So that's why I don't present that anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are the basics that you'll find here, and everybody will. You need to navigate around those. You need to know what lumens are. You need to know what lux are.
I'll have that down.
Coloring,
inside out and
rendering
backwards.
index.
Yep.
Yeah, because that is exactly where the difference is also coming from in the sales environment. We've got really good results with these tubes here. They are around 600 lumen output. He'll say, hold on, 600? That's too dark. We need at least 1200. And if you don't know the difference between one and the other,
Right.
then you're stuck.
You're lost. Right.
Yeah, how would you answer the question with a 600 and a 1200?
How would I answer it?
Yeah, here, look, I've got one tube with 1200.
And this is 600.
And that's 600, so you're of no use.
Well, it's a more intense light. It comes down.
No, intensity is here. 1200
How would you
lumen.
answer it?
It's more. It's not omnidirectional. It's actually on the intent where the light needs to be focused. It's intent where they need it to be illuminated.
Yes, exactly. This here is measured
All the way around.
all the way around. This
This
is only
is directed.
120
120
So you
degrees.
multiply the light this year by 3, and then you can compare.
Okay.
So
That's
600.
1800
It's
essentially.
1800, so we're much brighter than this one here.
Right.
Yeah, that's how you have to. But you have to be careful because that's exactly the traps
That's
you
what
will
I
walk
gotcha.
into.
I gotcha.
Well, it makes perfect sense. I mean, because working with lasers, and you probably understand.
And
that
that's
too.
why a lux meter, for example, is so important.
Right.
Yeah, because you can really then say, okay, how much do you have now? Yeah, 820 easily. We can match that easily.
So if you actually hold that over that.
Yeah, and well, it's different lights now. These are 4 photos, these are 2 photos, so you can't compare it.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
All right.